I love this pink shirt. I wear it all the time. I think it came from PacSun, and I think it was a Hurley. On YouTube, if you guys like fashion, there's a movie called Dior and I, and it's older. It's like maybe 5 years old. It used to be on Netflix. That's what I'm watching. And it's all in French mostly. But just to watch the Dior fashion. Comment va? This reminds me of like when I was in Florida and everyone spoke French, but I was thinking they were going to speak Spanish. Comment va? Parlez-vous? Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? I'm about to go get my grandma so I can take her to get her hair done.
I can explain it because it's so in my system. So that's the painting I love.
Parlez-vous?
It's something that relaxes me and inspires me.
I love this lady's jacket so freaking much.
It's also, I think, natural for me to connect it with.
My grandma is very excited. She hasn't got to go out of the nursing home since the whole Miss Rona situation had happened.
Movie? The New York Times art critic called it, but this is years ago, gangster hardcore.
Gangster hot couture?
They're done with spray cans. I'm looking through all the
So the thing about Dior, the thing that I'm so obsessed about.
This fabric that Mr. Christian Dior used a lot, and it's a.
I don't know if you guys watch RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm assuming that you do, because I like RuPaul's Drag Race. So last season, before the whole pandemic and everything, the top 3 was Jada Essence Hall, Crystal Method, and Gigi Good. Gigi Good fashion was so good when she wore the black wedding dress with the Louis Vuitton shoes, and it was a Dior inspired gown because it was like super corset. The bodice was like super cinched and pinched, and then she had this great big fluffy tulle looking dress. It was like reminiscent of like an umbrella like jutted out at the hip. You know, like the hip can have like a peplum or whatever. I'm not like probably using the best described words, but she had black gloves on and a bouquet, and I think it was like, I don't know if it was 3/4 inch sleeve, 3/4, whatever sleeve. It was just so cute, and she had blonde hair and a veil and like a bright red lip. She was all in black. And then her high heels, obviously, when she turned around, the red bottom, it was like a standout. Like, it was pretty gag-worthy, if you ask my opinion. And on What You Packin' with Michelle Visage, when she had interviewed her, because that's the series that Michelle always does, Gigi said she was like obsessed with Dior and the silhouette and how they made a woman's body look, but like when you buy sewing patterns, like if you have a sewing machine and you want to buy sewing patterns, they typically have a sketch on the cover of the pattern, and the sketch, it's like cartoony and it's so far-fetched and like unrealistic, because I used to like draw fashion models all the time. They call it like a croquis. If you draw like a figure or a silhouette or like a form, and maybe your croquis is like your blueprint, maybe it's just like your mannequin, you know. And the crazy thing, even when I was young and I used to like just draw pictures, always of fashion and always of beautiful women, I used to get in trouble in school, in middle school and high school, for always drawing naked women. Kids that bullied me used to like snatch my drawings, tattletale on me, yell at the teacher, Shane's drawing naked women. And I was not. The thing of it is, you draw the woman's form first, and she is nude because you're putting her in a position, in a pose, and then you draw clothes on top of it. And typically I would draw in pencil, like a clicky mechanical pencil. I don't think they're lead, I think they're graphite, but whatever. And then whenever I would want to make my image permanent, so you can't erase a pencil, I would then put it into ink. And I usually use like, Sharpie, fine point, whatever. I use like these. These are Sharpie fine. So they are permanent, and I have a crap ton of black ones. And the reason I like a Sharpie, or permanent, you need something that when it dries, it's not going to smear. I am right-handed. A lot of times your drawings, they smear. My hands sweat. I all the time have clammy hands. It's like the horrible curse of life. Even when I used to do gymnastics, I would have to wipe my hands on my pants before I ran and did a tumbling pass because I don't want to slip and fall. But going back to the croquis, the figure, the whatever, on them sewing patterns. Like the main sewing machines I know about, Brother is a brand, and then Singer is another brand. I used to have two because my mom let me hers, but I think I gave it back to her. The one I have now, it's the Project Runway one. I think it's a Brother. Yeah, the one I have now is Brother. But there's sewing patterns. Some are called like Simplicity and some is called some other thing. But I watched the thing last night with the Gigi Good and the Michelle. And when she talked about her love for fashion and the human body and the figure and like waist training and corsetry and all that kind of stuff, they were talking about the Dior. And then that's how I stumbled down the rabbit hole. And now I'm watching this Dior thing. But I gotta go get my grandma from the nursing home and take her to go get her hair done. Today is Wednesday, y'all, and it is super rainy and gloomy here. Yeah, it's March 31st. A year ago today, my Aunt Elsie passed. So yeah, I'm gonna go so I can go use the bathroom, brush my teeth. Like I said, it is cold and rainy. I'm loving my hair. Thank you so much to Kayla for coloring my hair. I can't thank her enough. I had just bought black box dye, and Kayla and I actually went to the beauty supply store. We had gone to Sally's first, then we had gone to Cosmoprof. But she actually bought this stuff for me. I'm having a struggle. The struggle of life, y'all. Look how cool that picture turned out. Kinda, sorta. Oh well. Bye, have a good day. Love you. Te amo con todo mi corazón. And then I'm super annoyed and irritated because I have a couple people. I always say this, and this is the honest to God truth. I've never been promiscuous. I've never slept around. I've never done nothing. I'm a very boring homebody person. I'm a freaking hermit. But there's a couple people who bother the shit out of me who's like obsessed and they're psychotic. And the obsession is like ridiculous and then like let it go. And you freak the fuck out on me and you try to twist everything around and act like I'm crazy psycho when you're like annoying me. If I've blocked you and you won't leave me alone and then you keep coming back in different social medias, like, I don't know. I'm not even talking about my ex right now, but like, I don't know. Why does somebody want to harass me to be friends with them or to hang out with them because they're fixated on whatever? Like, it's so stupid. Get over it. I can't stand it. Bye, y'all. Have a good day. Mwah.